discover stuff like this every time, Chris?
That is definitely concerned.
What we got, boys?
That's in the center of the island.
We're letting the people know what we got here.
We're looking at the discoloration of the water, thinking that it's maybe shallow right through here. And I'd say it's a good indication when the weeds are up on the top.
Up on the top of the...
6 foot. With high water mark.
Oh. Well then.
This is why we hit rocks.
This is why we...
never know where the low spots or high spots are.
6 foot, and this is the comfort area. I always thought 8 foot.
This is where you always come bombing through with
Right.
the tubers.
There you see just relaxed with the cocktail.
Look at how he chopped up the weeds with his big prop.
Oh my gosh.
God dang it, that's scary. Or 10 foot, new spot. Okay, get the brain wrapped around. Straight, right in the middle of Snake Island.
Yeah, to the west.
To the island by Snake Island. Or I mean the island by the Narrows.
Now we've got Doug's youngest brother, Brian. Say hi to the peeps.
5'8".
Chris from Iowa, join us this 4th weekend. What do you think of all that?
It's a lot of fun up here.
It is.
Wow, that's
Good to have you.
So,
Captain Dougo.
5'8", and the lake is 50-foot round, maybe? Yeah. Wherever where you hit that rock last year and remodeled your prop, the weeds are growing in random spots like that too. Right off of
We should come
Creeds.
out and document them spots.
Get your milk jugs, some pebbles, tie a string on.
You got to mark an airport.
Right, if I could get rid of Eric's shipwrecks and airports and actually put some there. Do you feel bold enough to go over to the rock pile straight east of us? Yeah, I want to see what the depth is over there with this high water.
This is how we get to trust. We're gonna be, Chris, you're gonna have to get off and push us off the rocks.
I am in my lake outfit.
It's true. This is
The
true.
big boulders over on that point of rocks.
Yeah.
Oh my.
It's straight east of us, right? It goes straight east.
The more we advertise how
I would
dangerous
go
this
right
lake
there.
is, the more peaceful it will become.
Oh, there's many that have learned the hard way, I think. And we're still learning. After you guys growing up on this lake, still seems like they're finding rock piles.
I never knew that pile was there.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
No.
That could have been a bad day to
Caravelle
your
prop.
cow.
You get them, like them inboard motor boats, them speed boats.
Wake boat.
Yeah, they need like 7-8 feet of water to just operate.
Really?
Wake boats do?
They're big boats.
I
Yeah.
thought that was the benefit of having the prop right underneath the hull, is that they don't need the depth.
They sink down in the water like 5
So they
feet.
sit that far down in.
Well, I don't know
the
about
hole.
5 feet,
You would
but
have hit there.
yeah.
Well, then what's the benefit of having one of them? I'd rather have an IO where the prop is just below the boat
Can you
a couple feet.
make your boat go deep in the water and make big wakes for...
Yeah, when you
Steam
trim
up.
it up, you're probably sitting, your prop is probably a good 4 feet.
I don't know. Do those even trim? And don't
Yes.
you just put water in them?
No, they trim.
Sink them?
They trim.
Huh.
That's how they, just like your jet ski, they stand it up. It's exactly like your jet ski.
But then you can fill them with water and ballast them.
You can. Yep.
Captain.
See it?
It's great.
No, but I know it's right over there.
It's this way.
It's from the end of the point to the dock. Yeah, to the dock of the boondocks.
The boondocks.
11 feet. Go left.
Yeah, it's over here, Doug.
What?
It seems a little different coloration and ripples of.
We need the polarized glasses out, guys.
You got, are you spotting good?
We're on it.
Bye.
Here's the weed.
Left, he says.
whale?
That was a big fish. Wow.
That's your artichoke sea monster right there. It lives on
Oh
this.
my gosh. The Loch Ness is artichoke nest.
Yeah, look at the weeds here. This is where we got really screwed up. There's a big fish. There's a fish! I think it was a carp.
Was this where Aaron Goulet almost went off?
Yeah, we were doing this exact same thing and then hit a rock and wow.
Except we were going a lot faster.
A lot faster. Mass prop damage.
Grandpa Pete's boat? Was that?
Isn't this nuts?
6 feet.
Right in the middle of the
That's amazing that weeds can grow. Look
Yeah.
at that fish right there.
That's a carp.
Wow.
That's a big
They
carp.
didn't all die.
No, they didn't.
Another one swirling over there. We're rattling them out of their home.
Pan around and show like how we're in the middle of the lake right now.
Okay.
And it's just randomly a very, very shallow, dangerous spot.
So, what did Great Grandpa say about this?
Fell off right there.
I don't remember. I just,
Yeah, it's.
I don't know. You have to
Grant-
ask Dougo.
Again.
Okay. Grandpa, I think, said, well, they used to farm this.
Yeah.
And
A
then
rock pile from the
that's
farm.
what they think. It could be a rock pile from farming.
Ain't farmers.
What is up with all the rocks? It's like you plant them or something.
Funny they wouldn't go to the edge where the rocks are though. Like,
And just drop them at the edge. Well, because there wasn't a lake. They were farming.
So, from the public access to the point of that island is danger zone, the no-go.
Yeah, right in the center is where that is. It's crazy.
So is that other thing straight out? Beyond the oak trees.
Looking for landmarkers now to remember this spot.
So where's your rock pile by the shore? Where the big smoker craft sticking 6 inches in the water hit a rock.
I don't know, Brian. You tell me.
It's closer to shore.
Best way to find an obstacle is to hit it twice.
Yeah.
We know where it is.
I think that was 2 shear pins on the smoker craft that rock pile cost. Taped underneath the back shelf there in an Anison bottle. Is it still there?
What? What? Tell us this story.
The shear pins were taped in underneath the back shelf by the motor in one of the Dad's old Anison bottles. Anison.
What's an Anison?
That's what I get asked all the time. It'll slip out every once in a while. You got an Anison. What's an Anison?
People don't know what Anisons are.
No.
Do they sell it?
Aren't they packed full of caffeine or something?
Yes, Randy would pop them combining for the caffeine burst.
It's aspirin. They don't make that brand anymore,
I
or what?
honestly think it was a yellow label. It said Anison.
You can
Yeah,
still buy
right.
them.
They still for
They
sale.
still buy them.
2
Grandpa still
Anisons and a
takes
jug of Pepsi, and that's what got us in the hogs. Listen to us just using our prescription.
Well, they're not even prescription
No.
drugs.
They're over-the-counter aspirin with caffeine, I think.
How's your depth finder, Eddie? I haven't seen any more weeds.
I don't see any
You're
rocks
not
either.
looking.
Any what?
Rocks.
Rocks, yeah.
All right, tell us that again about 4 o'clock.
4 o'clock in the afternoon, when it was forenoon lunch. No, not forenoon, afternoon lunch, I mean.
Oh, gosh.
And we'd all come in for a jug of Pepsi, the 1 liter jug of Pepsi, and 2 Anison, and work till 10.
And what else?
There was something else?
Chris was just commenting about
Huh?
the bologna.
Your bologna.
Oh, yeah, you gotta have your bologna sandwich too, or a donut or something.
So, Chris, how many is that per day?
I didn't eat the bologna for breakfast. I didn't eat breakfast, remember?
Well, see, he went away from his Pepsi and he moved his bologna time to morning.
And switch it to mellow.
Did the smoker craft ever get stranded out here?
Sunken treasure. We got in a big storm, Buddy Anderson and me.
What?
The waves, northwest winds come up, and the 4-horse, I told Randy this yesterday, the story. The waves were so big, the swells, that the engine only, or the outboard, sticks that far into the water, and it just between the waves, and Buddy's just hanging onto a seat like this. And we made her to the boondocks, though.
How long did it take you?
20 minutes at least.
What was top speed on the unit?
What's that up ahead?
What was the top speed on that unit?
I don't know. 10 miles an hour, maybe?
Up on water.
What? Oh.
That's carp. What do you think the top speed on the big 4-horse was, Doug?
Well, I remember on a windy day you had to have it wide open to troll.
Wide open just to troll.
Yeah. They're look at that. They're doing the thing.
Doing the thing.
They like the shallow.
There's weeds.
4 feet.
Look at
I'm sad that they survived.
Yeah, carp can survive. Remember that slough that dried up over by the highway there, by the farm? They would sit there and flip in mud for days.
True.
I think they don't like the sound of this boat engine out of the water. Here they are.
3.7.
Look at that big
Oh
one
my
right
goodness.
there. Look at that bright.
Ew. They like the shallow, eh?
Apparently. There's one. Oh, he went deep.
So you probably went over the
Shore wants to meet or used to meet
probably roads, access.
He's gonna try this most precarious area here.
freeze. Doggone water.
This is where I'm scared to take a jet ski.
Very end of the
Right, and let's take the big.
This is poor.
Poor decision making has been called out, Doug.
poor decision making.
Yeah, you're going through this place.
We'll just float through it.
We'll
shut the
float
motor
through.
off.
Okay.
As you can see, the rocks already showing.
Yep.
Keep reading off depth finder readings, por favor.
Por favor.
9 foot.
Man, she really has it.
So it's good until all of a sudden it's not.
That's
It's
usually the way it works with all wrecks.
It's good.
It's good until it's not.
How many feet? Oh, floating.
How are you supposed to stop if we yell?
We are now on the USS Bob.
8 feet. 7 feet.
You can see the shadows of it right there.
Yeah, you can see them right there.
Yeah, you can see the rocks.
Oh, yeah.
Destruction lies close.
Oh, we're slowing down.
Yeah, you're gonna have to start it up and go.
You stop right on top.
You're gonna drift.
I think we're drifting towards them.
6 feet.
Where's the depth finder in the back?
Where you at right now?
Yeah.
4 feet. 3, 5.
There it is, right there. There's the
Now
most
we're on top of it. I think I can see the shadowing of the
3,
ground.
4.
Your lovely great lake is so green I can't see.
I think we're past
5 feet.
Yeah, you made her.
Didn't even see any.
So there you go.
Should we go over on the north side and see them big
You're
ones?
that brave to go show the Volkswagen Boulders. Let's go.
Yeah, I totaled a jet ski on that one.
Where, over north?
True story. Over there, a bunch. We had all 4 of them out, all 4 jet skis out, and we know better than to be over by this island, or I do. So I rode over to tell everyone, get out of this area. And then we ended up talking and floating and drifting, and I'm like, I think we're like literally right on top of it. We should get out of here. Fired it up, just was getting to plane, smoked it, jumped it off of it, which was a heck of a ride, and crushed the hull in and totaled it out. And it wasn't even our jet ski.
Oh.
It was Randy's.
Oh.
It's always
Yep.
Randy's that get the stroke. The caravel took her. There's one cresting right there.
Slow it down.
It goes this way.
You're making me very nervous.
There's
9.5.
Well, you can see the dark everywhere, all the way.
It's not the depth that's concerning. It's the giant boulders that are. You just never know where they're at.
Oh, we're heading right towards the line. You got to go this way, Doug.
You can see the weeds right there.
Yeah, that's where the big
8 feet.
That was way wider than you think that.
Look at that. I never knew it was that wide. You're still heading into him. Well, this is good to see because it lines up with his dock.
5.5. 5.47.
Like
There's a boulder, Doc. Trim her up. Trim it up.
Wow, there is one. Man, that thing's big.
We're all gonna drift over them and get hung up, and we will be out with Chris pushing.
That made
I thought that was over.
It's a boulder, Doug.
That was right here.
Yeah, that was a big one.
Usually the pelicans and everything sit on them. What are we for depth?
Yeah, what is it?
3.5, 3.4.
Wow.
I think we probably pushed our limits far enough for
Yeah.
the day. I don't like fixing boat.
We'll just
We
go
haven't
to
even
Francis.
bent anything yet.
I don't like fixing boat
That was
props.
something last winter. You did that?
Yeah, it was a fun project.
Hey.
5 feet.
That's the end. Okay.
So I think it goes out farther, but we just can't see it.
Like I said, it's reading the bottom, but it's not reading the one boulder that's 6 inches under the water, like what we just almost rammed into.
Oh.